How's it going, guys? My name is Oliver. In today's video, I want to talk about drop shipping. Personally, drop shipping is not something that I've really done. I have explored it in the past. It's something that I've considered doing, but I've never really jumped into that specific field of entrepreneurship. In today's video, I'm going to share a way of doing drop shipping, which I feel can be a lot more profitable than the traditional going on AliExpress and trying to find like these items, these random things that are going to pop off on Instagram, on Amazon. I feel like there's another way that can be a lot more profitable. And also, I feel like I don't want to use the word ethical, but I feel like selling kind of cheap items from third world countries and just shipping them out to other places and kind of upcharging people for that, you're not really bringing any value to society. That's personally how I feel, like in that traditional model, which is why I haven't pursued that. I always said to myself, if I'm going to start a business, it's going to be to actually help people either make more money or just provide them more value, basically. And I feel like the traditional dropshipping method does not provide enough value to society for me to want to pursue that. But that being said, there is one type of dropshipping that I would consider doing, which I think it's a very good idea. It's similar to social media marketing agencies, but the model is a bit different. So first off, let's just really make sure we understand what dropshipping is. So the dropshipping model is pretty simple. It starts with a customer. Obviously, they place an order. This order can be done on the store's website, on Amazon, whatever. They pay full price, the full retail price. And then the store that you're working with, or your store, keeps a part of the profit. So in this example, we have $50 in profit. And afterwards, they use the rest of the money to buy the item, the product at wholesale price, which in this case is $150. So as you can see, the store keeps $50 in profit. And if you look at the bottom, number 3, supplier ships the product directly to your customer. So the store itself doesn't have to handle any shipping or handle that part of the business, which is very good. Now that we really understand what the dropshipping model is, I'm going to explain how I would do this. Now, instead of just opening a Shopify website, finding the supplier on AliExpress and just shipping that item, what I would do is I would find local businesses, so brick and mortar businesses, who are doing pretty well locally. So they're selling their items in person. However, when it comes to their online store, you can see they're not really actively getting clients on that, or maybe even haven't even explored that part of the business. And I believe this model can be very good for people like you and I who want to offer some sort of dropshipping service, but don't want to go the traditional route of finding a maybe crappy item from some crappy website. So what I would do is I would identify those businesses. So businesses who are successful locally, look at their online site. Okay, are they selling their products online? You'll be really surprised by the amount of businesses that are very successful locally, but are not selling whatsoever anything online, okay? And most of the time, it's a generation thing. As you know, younger people are more leaning towards the online space. There are many successful stores that don't have any brick and mortar locations. Everything operates online. And most businesses are transitioning towards that type of model, but often enough, it will be older people who probably had that same brick and mortar store for 20, 30 plus years. Locally, they're doing very well, but they're kind of inexperienced or scared, or they don't exactly know what to do to kind of push that online space. So what you can do is act as a consultant and expert, come in their store and tell them that, look, I noticed that locally you're doing very well, but online you're not selling anything. So what I'm offering is to build you a full Shopify store. I'll take the pictures of your items, put them online, and then we can discuss the shipping model of how we would ship those items to your customers. So either they can contact directly the retailer, and then the retailer can take care of the shipping. So that's a traditional drop shipping method. Or if those people actually have inventory in their stores and they make the items in person, then afterwards they can figure out a way to ship their items to those clients. And I think that's a dropshipping model that can be very successful, and it's very needed because people are slowly transitioning towards online, and many people do not know what they're doing. It's not only creating the website. You have to create a website, make the pictures, find the supplier, and afterwards you have to market it. So you can even offer social media marketing services on top of that. So it's kind of multiple services that stack up on each other. I think this is a very good model. And if you're exploring this dropshipping world, I feel like this is what I personally would lean towards doing, and avoid kind of the traditional dropshipping method that 90% of people do. Because honestly, I feel like there's a lack in the market for those types of clients. Like everyone wants to start their own store, but if you can target stores that are already existing, who are successful, so you know what they're selling is a good product because people are buying them, but are just inexperienced or haven't explored the online world, and if you can offer them that opportunity of transitioning their business towards the online space as well, I think you can charge big bucks and people are going to be wanting a service like that. So that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys learned something new, and get off your ass and see you on the next video.